Number 1, infrastructure and smart urban planning. Eco-friendly infrastructure. Building and upgrading of major roads, barangay roads, bike lanes, pedestrian-friendly pathways, and sidewalks in all walkable streets. Repurposing and modernization of public buildings using green building standards, energy-efficient practices, senior and PWD friendly, such as barangay halls, livelihood and PWD senior facilities. Improvement of parks and public spaces. Of course, legacy infrastructure projects such as the completion of the circumferential road to ease traffic and improve connectivity to nearby towns. Building and rehabilitation of aging infrastructure. We will also study other modes of transportation and public transport hubs. Smart city initiatives, traffic management systems, environmental compliance monitoring, smart lighting systems, the beautification and upgrade of our parks, and to build eco-tourism parks. Number 2, economic growth and livelihood for women, solo parents, PWD, and senior citizens. Number 3, tourism, culture, and heritage. I will support a sustainable tourism program and all the events of the city of Baguio. I will support programs for artists, for local creatives, and cultural workers. I will strengthen Baguio's recognition as a UNESCO Creative City for crafts and folk art through community-based programs. Let us conserve our heritage sites, our museums and art galleries, and let us encourage the creation of our public arts projects. For education and youth empowerment, let us continue the 7,128 scholars of my father, and once again build the scholarship and support for underprivileged students. Technical vocational training for employment and entrepreneurship. Let us have a campus extension for schools, for arts and trade. Eric Kelly. Let us invest in sports facilities and cultural and sports development program. And let us support our city athletes in competitions. Number 5, I always say this in the barangay, healthcare and social services. Let us revisit the Universal Healthcare Bill, revisit the Social Pension Bill, and let us support mental health and wellness programs. Let us do socialized housing for the low-income families and informal sectors. For environment, number 6, and green development, let us find sustainable water resource to ensure a reliable water supply for all our residents. Let us push for renewable and clean energy. Let us help out in the garbage and sanitation. And let us push bills on environmental protection and sustainability, such as watershed rehabilitation and protection of the Buzol watershed conservation and the Mount Santo Tomas protection. And by all means, let us continue what we do in Glad to be green, renewable, and clean energy programs. Number 7. Let us revisit and amend the city charter for stronger local autonomy. Let us fund our barangay operations and strengthen grassroots leadership. And most importantly, transparency, digital governance, and people's participation. Let us revisit the local government code and introduce amendments so that every barangay and elected official and all appointed personnel will all be regularized. The jeepney drivers are here. Number 8, let us have a subsidy program for the jeepney modernization, which I will call the Jeepney Modernization Subsidy Act. And number 9, land rights, issues, and claims. Let us mandate a comprehensive land audit. Let us address land ownership issues and ancestral domain. Make the necessary proclamation for reclassification and segregation. This would follow for ancestral claims, mining claims, military claims, BGH, PESA, and BCDA issues. And last but not the least, the City Charter Code revision. Let us revisit the City Charter Code of Baguio, recognizing the city's autonomous role in managing the affairs, finances, and development plans. Let us amend or repeal problematic sections of the Baguio City Charter, fix technical and legal inconsistencies. Let us also push for the comprehensive boundaries surveys. And of course, recognize land rights and development, ancestral claims, while we recognize possible conflicting claims. Let us mandate a comprehensive land audit, protecting the existing claimants, the TSA claims, and the segregation of 13 barangays from Camp John A. BCDA. And let us create participatory governance mechanism or genuine consultation. My glad to serve you tagline. But it's not just a tagline. It is my truth. And it is my purpose. It reflects the heart of genuine and selfless service. The kind that leads with humility, that listens with compassion, and acts with a deep sense of duty to others. It is the essence of servant leadership, putting people first above personal gain or prestige. Our mission is simple but powerful: to listen, to act, and to uplift, no matter how big or small the challenge, no matter how far the reach. Because at the end of the day, I am not here for power, but for purpose. My dear friends, I cannot do this alone. I need your voice. I need your trust. I need your belief. Together, we can build a future where every Baguio citizen is empowered, included, and is proud to call this city their home. Let us honor our past. Let us rise in the present, and let us shape a better tomorrow for ourselves, our children, and for our beloved Baguio. For Congressman Gladys Vergara po!
Vergara! Vergara! Vergara!
Number 7 po, sa balota. Maraming salamat po. Agyaman at unay, salamat po. And I'm glad to serve you, Baguio.